Alright guys, so today I want to actually talk about something I picked up fairly recently. It's the 571 RDA from Icloudcig. First off, it has a very unique look to it, as you can see, as you will see in a moment. And to say it's completely pointless, kinda. So guys, I actually have this thing broken down into multiple little pieces right now. And when I said it looked a little odd, I did certainly mean it. You have, of course, you got your bottom, you got your top. Screws in your RDA, just kind of slides on there, gives you a nice little mouthpiece. Now, aside from this, you got a couple other pieces that are worth mentioning. They're kind of important. They're kind of the whole point of this darn RDA. Namely, you got this little guy, just a fan, and of course you got a glass collar around it. Now, the only reason this is different, I mean, there are a lot of RDAs out there with fans now, but whereas most kind of tuck away up in about this area like this one, it tucks in down here. And of course you got this top, and then you got this thing slides on there like such and holds it all down together. As I'm sure you figured now, if I have not alluded to it properly, this is a bottom airflow device, which for me immediately is a deal killer. But this darn thing was actually managed to look so darn interesting, it caught my attention. Now, of course, unlike some of the other stuff I got floating around here, this is a very standard device. And when I say that, I mean that you're building it the same as you would anything else you find. Yeah, you got your standard, really it's only 3 posts, but the middle divides up, so I guess we call that 4 posts nowadays because we can't count or something, I don't know. People amaze me. And as always, I'm doing my normal completely sucks coils, just so I can move on to the last bit. There we go. Now, like I said, bottom airflow, not a deal killer. Well, it is, for me. Like I said, if this thing didn't look so interesting, I wouldn't have messed with it. Now, for the sake of pacing, among other things, we're just gonna... Now, I don't know if that camera's gonna pick it up. See? If you don't got like an insanely fast draw, that fan don't spin. Making it pointless. Making a bottom airflow RDA with no other purpose. So that's just a problem I personally think we need to talk to the guys over at Icloudcig and have adjusted, though I do not know how, but I'm not them. I ain't worth what they're worth. Now, what's that mean? Put simply, they're making the big bucks. They can do all the hard part. Alright, so we got enough of this down for me to make a point, I think. I'll have to clean this bit up later. Like I said, there's enough for me to make a point. Now, the final thing that I found interesting, and the real big redeeming part of this device, I want you to take a look at that. Whoa. That is one heck of a spit guard, and it does what it's supposed to. Mostly. Keyword being mostly. Now, I do not get hot liquid coming up through here and into my face and into my mouth and everything. It's hurting. But what I do get is condensation. Whether that's necessarily related, whether there's something they can actually do about that, I personally do not know. I mean, like I said, the big thing and the big reason I brought this up to you guys was because that bottom fan doesn't really work as intended. But hey, this is one of the first ones I've seen like this, so maybe 2-3 iterations down the line, we can get something to work right. You know, this actually came with a glass there instead of this nice pretty blue, but me, being an idiot, broke it. Nothing I can do about that. Not now anyways. I'm not paying $3 to get a new one in. You know, so like I said, these, unlike some other things I got lying around, these posts are very much the way they are in virtually every device made since the dawn of time. And by that, I actually mean simply positive, or negative, positive, negative. So guys, that's the 571 RDA from Icloudcig. I've gone by other stuff. Bottom airflow design. Bottom airflow tank with a bottom fan. Do I think it works? Sorry guys, you didn't quite get it proper this time. It's a little hinky at best. I mean, does it work for an RDA? Yes, definitely. Does it work for my purposes? Yes, because what were my purposes? Give us a try for you guys to put the money down on it and try it yourselves. Even though the turbine fan bottom whatever, even though that don't work right, this thing's still got a couple things going for it. I mean, it's it's not that hard to build in. It'll handle 0.15 volt ohms like a champ, which is nice. It's nice to at least be able to. And it's got that spit guard on it like a beast. I mean, jeez. I've never gotten hot juice to come through it, no matter what I do to this damn thing. But like I said, I can get condensation, which frankly is annoying, not bad. I mean, that's something that happens with every device you have. You know, to be honest, it does add a little bit of resistance to your draw, which is nice because you can't adjust your airflow. It's not adjustable on this thing. But that being said, so I mean, I like a tighter draw. It's the way I am. I've had this tank up, or RDA, up to about 150 watts. No issue with it. My biggest issue would actually be with my device because it's been through a lot. And first off, and second off, this particular one, they're all a little trippy. I'm not really the greatest at coils when it comes to doing them on the fly. So I can't really make them. Because every now and again, you know, I get them a little too tight, a little too spaced out. Get a short, and gotta spend a few minutes figuring that out. Now, con's been on there. I've hit it a few times, so let's see what happens at 100 watts at 0.15 freaking ohms. First off, super low voltage. I don't know if that gives you anything. There we go. Alright guys, so other than that, I don't really got much else to say about this. Like I said, it does come with a glass top. That does look great. It's just, to my fiddling, I broke it. I don't feel like going out and paying $4 or $5 plus $3 shipping on something that's optional. You know, even if it was mission critical, I probably wouldn't with this thing though. Love the spit guard, love this, love that, love the other. Just it doesn't do its main purpose. Or should I say, yeah, its main purpose for existing. I mean, if they can't get that working, if they were to lop the bottom off, take $10 off, $5 off, whatever, I'd be cool with it. It would work great. So anyways, on the water boy, I got a couple nice things coming out. Just offhand, I'm probably going to take a look at Rafael X from UL later. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that. It's an interesting thing.